Should I do my intro?
All praise to the Most High. He's always by my side. Words stay prayed up. I'm his chosen child, walking through my secret garden, praising his name, and I would never sell my soul for the fortune and fame. So you can sub, you can like, don't forget to share. But I'm staying true to me because I know these days that is rare. I'm a mom and a wife, 7 kids up all night. It ain't easy being creative in a big family life, but let's go. Y'all, I decided to come in live, and answer some questions. The first question I want to answer is, well, it wasn't even a question, it was more like a statement. Recently, I posted a video with my children, and it was just kind of part of a trend that was going on. And someone put in the comments, I already knew I wasn't going to keep it up long, but somebody put in the comments that no, dear, God would have blessed you with a husband. Because I put God bless me with 7. Hubby, not knowing, assuming, but not knowing that I have a husband. Y'all, please don't let your assumptions get to you, okay? But anyway, uh, J3GS. Hey, I was just talking about you yesterday. I was just telling my husband about, the incident you had going on with the scammers. That's messed up. I hate to see it, but that's the world we living in today. Hello, hello, hello. I'm glad you're in here. I'm just answering a couple of questions that people have had for me, or statements that people have left. So if you got any questions for me, feel free to just drop it down below and I answer it. I had one question where someone asked me what was the major red flag when I knew something was seriously wrong. My answer to that would be, one day I was in my bed just watching TV, and my ear started bleeding. I already knew I wasn't feeling well, but in that moment, I didn't want to scare my children and I didn't want to scare my husband. So I just kind of calmly said, I might need to go to the emergency room, man. Oh, he says I'm buffering, probably because we riding. We on the road. I'm sorry, J3. We on the road. Stay in the country, so I'm pretty sure you know how that go. I'm so sorry. Hopefully we'll get to a better area soon. When we get out of all these woods. Sorry about that. But yeah, the major sign, hopefully I'm coming through a little bit better now. The major sign that I had was my ear bleeding. And all this happened around the time when my daughter was turning 16. And I remember praying to myself, like, God, please don't let me go right before my daughter's birthday. I know that could be very hard on somebody. I lost my grandmother right before my birthday, so it sticks with me to this day. So I just kept praying to myself, please, Lord, don't let nothing happen to me right before my daughter's birthday. And doctors kept dismissing me. I went to 2 different emergency rooms, and they just kept saying, you probably picked in your ear and didn't realize it, or you're probably just stressed because you have a lot of kids. But I knew something was wrong. So yeah, that was one of the main questions that I got asked a lot. How did I really know that something was really seriously wrong? It started out with headaches and being tired a lot. I was always feeling kind of weak, but I would be rough on myself because I grew up where if your house is not spotless clean, or if you're not doing this, that, and the other, then you're considered as lazy. So I'm hoping that with me sharing my story and getting my message out there, people will start to be a little bit more considerate of other people's feelings when they're talking to them, and you don't know what somebody may be going through. I follow another young lady. It's all about me. She was just talking about this the other day. You never know what somebody is battling. So that whole thing of calling people lazy or talking bad about people, bashing people, I don't do it, because I know how it feels to feel like you just have to keep pushing, and you know in your heart of hearts that something is wrong. You know that yeah, yeah. My daughter was turning 16, and I was I was not feeling it, J3. I just, man, I just kept saying to myself, Lord, not now, not now. Because I know we all got to go at some point in time. Uh, Grow Joyfully Homestead. I love your channel. I love your channel. It's so peaceful, so positive, so beautiful. I love your channel. Keep doing what you're doing. J3, I love your channel too. I don't say it enough, but I love your channel. You get in there, you try to support other channels, and you just cool and calm. You like that unc. In my head, you're like my uncle, man, for real. Yes, I try to be nice to people because you never know what they may be dealing with. And I distinctly remember pushing myself every day because I didn't want to be called lazy. That was my main thing. I didn't want people to think I was a bad mom. I didn't want people to think I was a lazy wife. So I would be hurting all over, and it was just very painful. And to know that I had the ear bleeding and the bruises all over my body, but in the back of my mind, I still didn't want to be labeled as lazy. So I try to be very kind to people, and I try to consider that they may be dealing with a battle that I don't know anything about. So I just try to. My twins are trying to get in on the conversation. Y'all hear them? Yeah, all things me. I was just talking about you. I was just saying that you mentioned that in one of your recent videos that people are not walking around with what their battle is on their shirt. Nobody's walking around with it on their shirt or on their forehead that, hey, I just lost a loved one, or hey, I'm going through some issues at home financially, or hey, my spouse is sick. So you just have to really, really search within yourself. I've seen a lot of people on this platform that bashes other people on the platform, and I can't get with it. And I know they probably see that I don't comment on everything, but I've gotten to a point in my life where I don't comment on negative things. Diana's Homestead. Hey, how you doing? Tamika Davis. Thank y'all so much for coming in. I wouldn't expect it for anybody to come in. Diana's Homestead. I love your accent. I love your accent, and I love what you do. Keep on rocking it. Tamika Davis, thank you for always stepping in and being a great supporter. I love you, and I salute you for that. World where we have to like take a step back and check ourselves. But I y'all, now that's the first thing I do. If I see someone that looks like they may be feeling a little down, I make it my business to speak to people. I make it my business to smile. I make it my business. I'm not a hugger. I'm not a hugger at all. But I went to a doctor's visit recently, and someone hugged me. The best feeling in the world. Sometimes you just need a hug. You just never know. Because sometimes I get tired of being the tough one, being the strong one, always having to get up and go. It's not easy. Anna's Alaskan Adventure. You know what? Can I say it, honey? I love watching anything that has to do with Alaska. Anything. I used to watch the Bush people. I'm so mad that, they don't show the shows like they used to. I'm one of those girls that like to watch anything that has to do with homesteading, building your own, creating your own. I just get so tuned into it. Thank you for coming to the channel. Thank you for supporting. Y'all gonna make me cry. I'm not a hugger. I'm not a hugger, but when that person hugged me, I needed it. I needed it. You never know what somebody was going through, rushing to get there, getting the kids ready, getting the kids to school, feeling like nobody cares, like the world is just still turning. Nobody cares I have cancer. Nobody cares that I'm on medication. Nobody cares cares that I'm on edge because I'm hoping I don't get stuck in the infusion room. Nobody cares that my iron is low. But when somebody stops to say good morning, that means a lot. When someone stops and asks how you doing, even though I might not tell you my whole story, just the simple fact that you said how you doing today, that just really does something to me. And that hug was the cherry on the top. It can go a long way. It can go a long way, J3. It's like one of those little small gestures of kindness that can just really change someone's whole day. And it changed my day. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a hugger. I'm a big tomboy. I'm not touchy feely like that. But now I am. Now I long for a hug from time to time. Not all the time. But when I feel like your intentions are right, and when I feel like you're a good person, a genuine person, that hug does me some justice. It does me some good. Oh, you care. Thank y'all so much. Y'all don't forget the thumbs up, because I don't hardly go live, because as you can see, I'm a busy mom. I got the babies in the car with me now. I got my 7-year-old with me, and my hubby is driving. I'm a passenger princess today. We're going grocery shopping, so we have to drive to town to go grocery shopping. So I just wanted to step in really quick to answer any questions. So if y'all have any questions for me, just let me know. I could tell that about you, Jigs. I could tell that you are a genuine person that wants to see everybody do well. When I mentioned about my apples and you was like, hey, it happens, it's not dead, don't give up on it. The way you came at me, your delivery, and the way you let me know, that let me know that you just genuinely want to see everybody grow. Grow Joyfully Homestead says, hi hubby. There's the hubby. And he has on his shirt today that says, you can't scare me, I have twins. Ah. Yeah, we got 2. And we're all riding to town. He says hi. Anna's Alaskan Adventure said, hi hubby. So another question that I wanted to just touch on just a little bit. I'm not gonna stay on long, y'all. Y'all know I don't like doing long videos. But I will watch a long video. When I'm cleaning, I will put one of y'all on so quick and just let it play. I will find your playlist and let it play. Leukemia. And yeah, twins. So the answer to that question is they cannot tell exactly how long I've had it, but they do know that I've had it a while and I've just been fighting through it. So when I had my boys, I coded. When I had my boys, I lost too much blood and I coded, and when they did some tests the following day, they found that my white blood cell count was high, but they kind of dismissed it. You've always wanted twins? Oh no! Oh no, I lost a set of twins too. I'm so sorry to hear that. I lost my first set of twins. And then the year after that, I had a set of twins. And the crazy part about it is my nephew came into my room and he said, you're going to be sick. And he's going to give you what you need. You don't like fighting no time. You don't like fighting, J3. I didn't know he had honey. And then I saw another YouTuber that was like, hey, I got some honey from J3GS. And I was like, I need to find his. So I had to go to his about section. But I need to get some honey. We're going to get us some honey. We love supporting our people. I know, I'm so sorry to hear about the loss of the twins. I went through that, and I actually had to have a DNC I lost my first twin in the bathroom of the waiting area at the hospital, and my second twin on the table. Yeah. That brought back memories. Yeah, my nephew told me that God was going to give me what I needed because those babies were sick. So, somebody wanted to know how long have I had leukemia, because they had a family member that was actually in the hospital fighting leukemia at the time. And as far as I can remember, like I said, when my babies were born, I lost a lot of blood and I coded. And I remember the nurse telling me the next day, she said, your husband wouldn't leave out the room. He really loved you. Your husband wouldn't leave out the room. They said they tried to clear the room, so they took the babies out the room. And when they tried to get my husband to leave out the room, he refused to leave and he just held on to my hand. And I'm grateful for that because being a sick kid all the time, I grew up with a lot of illnesses and being in and out the hospital. I had just made up in my mind that once I'm in my 40s to sign a form. A lot of you may not know about it, but there's a form that you could sign that says do not resuscitate. And I had made up in my mind, just don't resuscitate me if something happens to me. So I'm thankful that my husband spoke up and had them to resuscitate. Yeah, so grow joyfully, you're gonna make me cry today. But yeah, so that's as far back as I can remember. But I do remember that when I was working, I was a security officer at a warehouse. I remember that I was starting to get tired during my sickness, like really bad. But all the young people that was on our shift, they didn't want to do the patrol walk. It's like, to me, it was an easy job. I'm trained in what I do, and I love what I do. And I had just lost my sister. It was just a lot going on. But I do remember that I was really, really tired. And my boys are 2 now. And when I had them, thank you. I love your personality. I love your channel. I showed my son your homemade bread. And I said, uh-oh, we're going to have to try it. We're going to have to try it. See, you going to make me cry. They gonna make me cry. I'm a crier, y'all. I'm a crier. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. God gave it to me for a reason, and I try to be positive, and I try to understand that maybe God gave me this because He knew with my mouth that I was gonna tell the world that He is still God. So that's why I believe He keeps putting me through things, because I am a living, walking testimony, and I'm not ashamed to tell the world that I believe in the Most High Yah, or the Most High God. And I've been through a lot, y'all. See, because so when you're a crier, oh my goodness. Just imagine when I was going to church and I would be sitting in the back. I never wanted to really be seen or anything, but I would break down in tears as soon as the choir start, or as soon as somebody say something that I could relate to. I'm in tears. Yeah, y'all. I think I'm gonna end it now because I may cry. And I know He loves me. And when I was diagnosed recently, I went through an emotional roller coaster. And the first thing I thought was, okay, thank God they finally found out what's wrong with me. I'm not crazy. I'm not lazy. I'm not stupid. I'm not, all of these things that people had labeled me as. I was really happy to get the diagnosis at first. And then when I got in the car, I went through a moment of anger, like, why me, God? Why you keep doing this to me? What did I do to somebody to cause this? And then that night I prayed about it, and a sense of peace came over me. And I distinctly remember hearing Him say, watch me. Watch me. So I took that as, watch him work through me to bring others to him. So, yeah. God bless you. God bless you for putting that in there. You don't mean to make me cry. That's okay. I'm a crier, so it's gonna happen anyway. I think because I'm just kind of open to my emotions. I don't block out my emotions. But I do appreciate y'all for coming through. J3, you be blessed. Your family be blessed. God bless y'all. Diana's Homestead. I love your channel. Love your accent. Be blessed. And I really appreciate y'all coming through, showing me some love. And hopefully I can do more lives. Gracias por ver. Thanks for watching. Bye, should I do? Bye. Oh my goodness.